Early research findings are showing that marine life is bouncing back within a few months following Singapore's worst oil spill in a decade. Researchers say the amount of oil in affected areas has fallen to undetectable levels within 1.5 years. Ivy Chok with more.
In June 2024, 400 tons of fuel leaked into the sea after two vessels collided at Pasir Panjang terminal. It stained beaches along areas like East Coast Park and Sentosa. Researchers embarked on a 15-month study to monitor the longer-term impact on biodiversity. Samples were collected from marine life living in sandy areas such as worms, sandhoppers and clams. They tracked the population number and mix of these animals every few months to see if there were any changes over time. Nearly 11,000 specimens were collected. With quite a lot of animals in the sand, one researcher says the impact of the oil spill appears to be minimal.
This is not the first oil spill in Singapore, right? And we do get chronic spillages of oil, little bit, right? So I think the organisms in Singapore, in the intertidal, are pretty much kind of used to it, right? Although there's constant recruitment of different kinds of animals from the environment, from the sea, right? But I think what is the communities here are pretty resilient.
A second project mobilized 100 volunteers, training them to become citizen scientists. They helped to study the impact of the oil spill on marine snails, testing their blood for changes at the cellular and molecular levels. Scientists say the study indicates that such biomarkers could be used in future to monitor the marine environment.
In my study, I found that once the stress is removed, so in this case, the oil has been cleaned up and removed, or nature has taken the oil away, they recover. So subsequent analysis of the organisms that are still there tell me that, they seem to have bounced back to normal levels of cellular response, biochemical and molecular responses.
Authorities say the findings will help them decide which areas need more support.
What we will do is then use long-term monitoring data to validate some of this and to see whether some areas recover faster than others. And then we can come in to maybe focus more attention on certain areas that need a bit more attention.
Minister of State for National Development Alvin Tan says the studies will also help shape policy responses to potential future oil spills.
It must be grounded in science, data, and also long-term planning, long-term mitigation strategies. And this means that we must understand our marine environment deeply, establish a very strong baseline information, as well as undertake systematic and sustained monitoring so that we can better understand the full scale of an oil spill's ecological impact.
Studies are expected to be completed by the end of this year. Researchers are looking at which species are most affected and understanding their recovery.